Sagittarius, welcome back, or if you are new, welcome. This is the Tana Tarot Zodiac channel, and Sag, this is your general zodiac reading for the next 7-ish days from whenever you should come across it. So yes, it is timeless. Okay. Woo. Sag, please do also check out your rising, moon, and Venus readings to get a complete picture. And Sag, I do want to say thank you so much for the views, the likes, the donations, for subscribing. I appreciate it all. We're going to lay out two giant tarot cards here for the overall energy. Then we'll lay out another deck in every area of your life. And then I will leave you with an angel card number. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Okay, so this is the general overarching energy. It also may, like, we may get a dupe, and I'll see what area it's in, and maybe like, confirmation. But the Four of Pentacles is like being fearful of losing what you have. So it's like a fear lack energy. It can be because maybe you feel like you're not worthy. It can be because maybe some schismat's going down and you're afraid of losing, what you have. Either way, it can either be a way of being for you, or it can be something that you're experiencing during a specific event. But it's either way, it's not good to come from fear. So we have kind of like a fearful person here clutching their coins to their chest. Then with the Hierophant, tradition. And institutions. So it can be higher learning, so universities. If it's in love, it could be marriage, because that's a traditional higher institution, the institution of marriage. I also see it as kind of getting more in touch with your intuition, becoming closer to the spirit world. The Hierophant can be the conduit between the 3D and the 5D, like your everyday experience and, spirit. So let's kind of see. We'll lay out these cards. We're going to look at love and partnerships. We're going to look at social life, Sag. We're going to look at career and business. We're going to look at finances and wealth. We're going to look at health and well-being. We're going to look at your home and family life, spiritual and personal growth. Then we're going to end up here with advice and guidance from Spirit. And I will also leave you with an angel number as a parting gift. Let's look at love and partnerships. Interesting. Okay, so in love, you feel like you needed to put down boundaries, establish and enforce boundaries. You may have let people treat you any kind of way. If you didn't have boundaries, people will treat you how you allow them. And so if you didn't have boundaries, I'm sure it wasn't a pleasant experience. But I see you putting down and defending boundaries. Now, the Star card is about healing. It's about hopes and wishes and dreams. It's about those dreams coming true. I feel like as this is in the love and relationships area, I feel like once you realized what your challenge was and that you needed to put down boundaries and that you did, maybe you finally got hope, like maybe I could have a healthy relationship. So I don't know if this is Spirit's way of saying, so you established and enforced your boundaries and your dream came true. You get a loving relationship, or that is a hope that you have. Maybe you were so fearful that you were like, I don't even want a relationship because it's just been very unsatisfying and very unhappy. So either way, good work, and it appears that if it's a dream of yours, that it definitely could come true. Let's look at social life and others. Wow, 2 major arcana. So this is like your outer circle, and it can include friends, people at work. It can include family members that are like not right up, underneath you. So as far as your social life goes, I see you having really done a lot of introspection. Like, what's the deal? Like, are they my friends? Do I want friends? You know, like just really questioning everything, trying to find your truth as far as these people. I don't know what that truth was or turned out to be, but we see a need for a new start. You may have not been happy. Look, here we had to lay down boundaries. And if you didn't have boundaries in a love relationship, I'll bet you $5 you did not have boundaries in your friendships. Maybe even in your work relationships. And when you lay down boundaries and start enforcing them, people get pissed off. So I feel like you really saw a lot. You were greatly enlightened as to who was really your friend and who was not. And with the Fool, you may be like, you know what, I'm going to go get a whole new set of friends. That's the energy that I'm getting. Sag, let's look at career and business. I see you either walking away or making a decision to walk away from something. The thing is here, it's not like, oh my God, I'm going to lose my job. No, this is you choosing an alternative path. Okay? So you are choosing an alternative path. You are choosing to leave something behind and you want to take a different path. You want to do something else. Okay? With the Page of Swords, it could have to do with technology. But the pages are also messengers. They're also new starts because it's very young, fresh energy. So you could get a message that about an opportunity and you're like, yes, I'm going to, look, they're kind of walking towards this new opportunity. So you could get a message or an offer for some kind of new, fresh opportunity. And, you know, swords are about the truth. And pages are messengers. You could get a message, or you could, from someone or some entity, some company, or you could see some truth that about yourself that makes you choose to go down a different path in career and business. Not a bad thing if you were not happy where you were. Okay? Let's look at finances and wealth. Again, we have another page. So we have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is about stopping something, quitting, taking a pause, wanting to get enlightened about something before you move further. Maybe making some kind of a sacrifice. But really, the main thing that I'm feeling here is taking a pause to get more information or to get enlightenment about something. And then with the Page of Pentacles, a fresh new start in building material wealth or getting some kind of an offer. I'm getting leaving the old, questioning what you want to do or why you were where you were, getting a message with some truth, and getting a message with an offer. I feel like there's going to be a big change and a starting over in career and wealth. You may need to, if you have any savings, you may decide to spend it all on a new startup and start over. Or you may decide to quit what you're doing and start something, and you may need your savings to live on until it takes off. I always have to do disclaimer language. Don't quit if you don't have any way to take care of yourself, right? Like start something on the side first or whatever. But yeah, I see you letting some things go, choosing another path and starting out small and slow. Let's look in health and well-being. Well, howdy ho. We have the Empress and the Sun. You're really starting to care about yourself, Sag. You really are. You really, really are. We've got the Empress, Queen of Queens, abundant, definitely takes care of herself. Doesn't have to chase, sits back and receives. the ultimate in feminine energy. And the Sun, happiness, contentment. Whatever you're doing here, it is for yourself. And you know what? It's about darn time. Isn't it good to be good to yourself, Sag? In fact, sorry. Okay. Yeah, and you are, and it's beautiful. Let's look at home and family. We have the Eight of Wands and the Three of Cups. Okay, my tummy just flipped a little. I'm a Sag, so it's pretty exciting. We see a message coming in right away. And this message, I feel like it's this offer. Okay, and then we see celebration. This is your friends, your family, you know, your inner circle. Because I think you're getting rid of your whole outer circle here. But this is your homies, your besties, you know, your ride or dies. Some kind of message is coming in, Sag, in the very, very near future. The Eight of Wands is now. It's a message, it's an offer, some type of message that is going to bring celebration. Whew. Spiritual and personal growth. Wow. Do you know what? We have Death and the Knight of Cups. I can tell you this in 2 seconds. Ending of any negative, fearful ways of being, not having boundaries, being fearful and worried. Ending of that. For the Death to be in the spiritual and personal growth, it shows a whole, like a bam, like a transformation. Like you just, and this is health and well-being, you just cut out all the negative bullshit. Like you were able to really do that. Okay? You did it. You're loving yourself. You're taking care of yourself. You're honoring yourself. You think you deserve. You know you're worthy. With the Knight of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor, you're your own Knight in Shining Armor. You're here to save yourself. You're here to love yourself. Freaking beautiful. Advice and guidance from Spirit. 10 of Pentacles and 5 of Cups. Yeah, here's the message. Put down this fear, this sadness. Get it over with. Put it down. And you got the 10 of Pentacles, babe. Everything. Abundance. Not only in money, but in opportunities and love and happiness and growth. We've got the mom and dad, we've got the grandpa, we got the kids, we got the dogs, we got the castle, we got the money, we got the plants growing. I mean, we've got everything. 10 of Pentacles. Let's pull your angel card, Sag. This is really beautiful. The secret is to put down those boundaries. When you put down and enforce those boundaries, Sag, you're going to see who is really your friend, who's not. You're going to start keeping promises to yourself. If you've been in a job where you haven't been happy and you've had the life and soul sucked out of you, and you've been telling yourself, I got to do something else, I got to do something else, you're going to frickin' do it, even if you have to start over from ground zero. But you know what? You're going to be so happy. And you know what else you're going to be? You're going to be abundant, happy, content. You're getting some kind of an offer. With spiritual growth and death, hells yeah, it's a leap, it's a bound, it's a transformation. Okay? It's a transformation. Reminds me of the Dorje. It's like instant enlightenment. And then with advice and guidance, letting go of the past, of any sadness, you get the 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. And look at this. 4, 5, 6, 7, which shows major progression. It says, a sign to stay true to yourself. Stand firm as things change around you. Stand firm. Stay true to yourself. Who am I? What do I want? Whatever it is, I'm standing up for it and I'm going to give it to myself, and I'm going to insist on it from others. And if they don't give it to me, they can take a frickin' flying leap. Okay? Wait, this goes up there. Yep. Beautiful, Sag. Beautiful, beautiful. The Sun, the Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, the Fool, the Star. Your dream's going to come true. The Hierophant. Higher, your vibration is rising. Trusting your intuition. On your way up. This is what I have for you, Sag. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.